Morning guys. So this morning coming in, it's a average day. So this morning got a few clients. After that we'll be going home, have a walk with the dog, and then it'll be getting all my stuff together to go and do my hobby outside of the gym, which is shooting. So I'll be getting all the guns together, heading up to the range, and I'll take you guys with me and we'll go through and see what I get up to then. Right, morning of clients done. A bit of a quiet morning, but not too bad. So a bit of office work now, nothing major, a couple of emails, and I'm going to do a bit of research on some more of the research I've been doing on foot function anyway. So do a little bit more self-development, and then head home to walk the dog and have some lunch. So done all the boring bits. Emails and dealing with a few things. Now to start planning. So next year I'm planning on running a retreat abroad for calisthenics, focused on around that. There'll be 4 or 5 days abroad in Greece, training every day, morning and evening, a little break in the afternoon that we'll all go out and do something. So lots of planning involved with that, doing that. A couple of clients programs, so for those guys make sure that their plans are in place. And yeah, then we should be done. Head home. Today's not a training day because I go shooting in the evening. That is my training, so it's more of a mental training. A little bit of learning and things later on, and we'll see where we go from there. So now that's done, time to show you some of the home life. So even though we're PTs and we spend a lot of time in the gym, that isn't all we do. We do have lives and we are human, and so now I can show you some of that, show you some of my home life. See you in a bit. So this is where I use the journey home to either bring the wife, and even on the way to work, bring the missus, or do a little bit of learning. So I am Greek and I do speak Greek, but what I've tried to do is learn a little bit more. So we don't speak Greek at home as much anymore, so it's very easy to forget some of the words and things. So I do a little bit of study, and using travel time is the best time if you want to read an ebook or do some more studying through listening. Then journeys like this, best time to do it.
An intermediate language level and narrated by. First, you can listen to the entire story.
Hello, little man. Hi. Hello. 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 Okay, so just had lunch. I would have recorded it and what I had, but unfortunately the battery died. So what we did have, there's nothing left of it, was a Mexican style chicken and black bean stew. So that's what we had. Very nice, very tasty. And now we're about to take this little creature for a walk. Can you tell he's excited? Bo, where are we going? We going for a walk?
Say the whole thing.
Bo, look at me. We going walkies?
Do you wanna go for a walk?
Look at that, yeah. Look at those ears. Yeah, you. Come here. Sit.
Maybe he'll bring his stick this time. He does like to show off on camera.
Yeah. Right, you ready? You got them?
2 bags.
Got them, I said.
What do we have in?
Oh, thank God it stopped raining from this morning though, so we actually get a nice walk together. So we try and take the dog out every day unless the weather is absolutely torrential, and in that case he hates it just as much as we do. So, but it's good to get the steps in, and obviously, like I said, today's not a training day, so if we can still get out and about and get plenty of steps in, then it's worth it. Okay, so I should probably tell you a little bit about why I started in the fitness industry, how I got into training and things. So it started off, I did gymnastics from a young age up until I was about 16, and then when I stopped that, I started getting into the gym, became a fitness instructor, and then kind of stayed in the industry for several years before I had a bit of a gap. Started working with animals and things, but I continued training the entire time, mainly around calisthenics and bodyweight movements. I then started working at Winners a few years back and continued kind of my calisthenics journey a little bit more, to the point where I run workshops. I teach group sessions and one-to-one, mainly focusing on a lot of the calisthenics specific exercises. And then now my training is focused around a lot of mobility, a lot of flexibility, and skill-based things. So a lot of the more advanced movements in gymnastics, like crucifix and things, that's kind of what I try and focus on now, and also help others achieve that same kind of thing. So handstands is kind of the main thing that people come to me for, as well as muscle ups and a lot of the bar and ring movements. So that's kind of how I started and how I continued. And it's always continuous development, because there's always more things to learn, more people to learn from, hence why I said earlier on about the self-development stuff and the retreats that I want to run. It's all come from further education that I've tried to continue learning more, to be able to help kind of inform other people and teach them that there's so much more that you can do rather than just a standard bicep curl or leg press. You know, there's a lot more that you can do with your body, a lot more functional based things as well. So trying to educate people more on that. So keep an eye on the Winners kind of social media and things. Hopefully as the workshops get bigger, we'll start putting more things up, and with the new app coming out, the Winners app, I can start getting some programs on there that you guys can get involved with as well. So yeah, now just to enjoy the walk and catch you in a bit.
Bobo, sit. Sit. Oh, handsome.
Go on, come.
Get it. Go on. Quick.
Go on, Em.
Go on then.
The toy box. Okay, so morning done, clients done, all the boring admin stuff done, taking the dog for a walk, had some lunch, got all the kit ready to head off to the range in a minute, and that's it. So I will see you there. Might actually chat to you on the journey on the way up, we'll see. So if not, I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, here we go. So off to shooting. So this is my Thursday evening routine. It's always the same. We go every Thursday for what's called practical shooting. Well, we just call it practical, and basically it's where we use so it's based, like, scored based on time and accuracy. I hate this junction. Time and accuracy. So you run a course of fire, so you are moving while shooting. So yeah, it's good fun, and it's just something that challenges me mentally. And for me, you know, like I said before, that we are personal trainers, we live our whole lives in the gym. We some of us do have hobbies outside of the gym as well. So as much as I love training and I love my job and I would happily be there every hour of every day, sometimes having something different just breaks it up and keeps everything nice and fun. So that is pretty much why I do it. Plus it is a fun sport to do. So if you don't see me at the gym, this is probably where I'll be going, or where I'll already be. So time to stick on some tunes. It's a bit of a trek because it's in Dorset, so from where I am it's about an hour's drive. So a bit of tunes, bit of time to myself today, because I've done some studying earlier anyway. I will probably just listen to some music and chill rather than listening to a podcast or doing any self-development. But sometimes I will use this journey to do that as well. So I will see you guys when I get there. Also, yes, I do love country music, and I am quite happy in a field on my own. So deal with it. That's part of who I am, and nobody's going to change it. Going back to that point about kind of me liking country music and not caring what people think, I think there's a big thing now within, like, the fitness industry and people thinking about gyms, where people are afraid to go to a gym because of what people will think, or they don't want to try new types of training because of what people will think. And you know, it's quite sad. You shouldn't let anybody kind of stop you from doing the things that you want to do or that you enjoy doing just because of how they might think, or you know, what they might think about you, how they might see you. And I think you need to basically tell them to F off and say, look, this is something I want to do and you should do it. Don't let anybody else dictate your happiness. So I think if you've been afraid of wanting to go and try the gym, go and try it. Don't worry about what other people will think. The advantage of winners is that you've got a whole team that are willing to take the time and are really understanding of every person's needs and abilities and emotions. So, you know, don't be afraid to go and speak to one of the staff and tell them that you want to try something new, or that, you know, you've seen somebody else's type of training and you want to give it a go. Just go and give it a go. Life's too short to be worried about what other people think. So if I was you, try it. Cool, so we are here finally. Still got some setting up to do for the course of fire, but this is where we'll be doing it, down here. So I don't know how many people are here yet. I'll get as much footage as possible so I can show you kind of how it runs and stuff, and we'll go from there. So, see you guys in a bit.
Stand by. Shoot that, are you ready?
It's your first time.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Two
227.
0.007.
2.27. Stand by.
2.63.
Are you ready? Stand by. 205.
Nice. Shoot Johnson, course fire. Stand by.
Okay, cool. So we're all done tonight for the shooting. So now time to drive home, have some food, have a shower. I won't do a scene where you see me come out the shower, don't worry. For now, quick drive home, but I will see you there. See you guys in a bit. Now for the greatest greeting that anybody could ever have. Bo! Hello, little man. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello, little man.